What's your name?
My name is Awoli Tolanitolua.
Okay. I want to ask you a question. What do you understand by the term Aristotle?
Well, Aristotle is like a term used to describe older men. Basically, older men.
Okay, older men doing what?
Older men coming, older men in a relationship with younger girls.
They said Aristotle is a kind of axiom or axiom used when an older man is dating a far younger girl or young enough to be his daughter for financial gratifications.
The term Aristo is a new slang being used by students on campus. When we were growing up, it was called sugar daddies, and now they call it Aristo.
There are girls who are from very poor background, or they want to give themselves education, higher education, university education. They want to be like others, and their parents cannot see them through school. So they decide to see themselves through school. And the only way they feel they can see themselves through school is by looking for one sugar daddy that they term Aristo. Because Aristo is another word for sugar daddy. And that one promised her, I'm going to train you in the university so long as you become my mistress. And you see the girl living very flamboyantly. Even while she's in school, she still remits money home for her poor parents.
It's used to refer in those days to tourists, people who come to town as visitors. But eventually the word Aristo has come to mean like sugar daddies, kind of godfather thing. Somebody who looks out for you. That's the ladies. Even though I've come to realize that even the guys too are into stuff like Aristo and all that stuff. But it refers to relationship between a younger and an older person.
Okay.
That involves money in exchange for sexual satisfaction.
Yeah, and what do you think pushes a girl to do that?
Peer group influence. Maybe she wants to belong. She wants to feel light now. She wants to belong.
Poverty can be the thrill. Some girls are in it for the thrill because they were from good homes, good backgrounds and everything, but they just enjoy thrill. Going out late at night, hanging out with old men, getting money from them, money they really don't need, just to squander on themselves.
So maybe they don't have enough with them, enough financially, or enough care from parents to actually sort or finance their studies, so they go into the act. And men, women outside there are coming to the school, the Aristotles now, maybe they're not satisfied with what they have there at home, so they go into the act as well.
She wants to buy this, she wants to buy that, she wants to do what others are doing.
On that aspect, we can term that to be greediness on the part of the girl living above her means.
It's greed. It's greed. You know, girls that want to be trendy, they want to wear the latest things, they want to boast about nice camera phones.
They're pressed, like their members, their roommates or whoever around them, peer pressure.
They're oppressing them,
they're
roommates
oppressing them, so
them.
basically they just fall into the trap.
BlackBerry, laptops, trendy dresses, you know. When their parents cannot afford that, they will look for somebody who can give them that money. And they don't mind doing anything for such people.
Poverty. Selfishness, greed, self-centeredness. These are the things that I think lead people into seeking favors in exchange for sex.
Maybe they have like things they give the girls, like reward for what the girls can give them, like their bodies.
One, we have to look at the foundation. Where is that girl coming from? The economy is not an excuse. Where is the girl coming from? What did her mother do? What did she see her elder ones doing? Because a girl from a good background, no matter the challenges you face on campus, even if you don't have money, there are people that go on 001, they drink Gary, and they finish with first class.
Is there a difference between Aristotleism and prostitution?
Not really. Prostitution could be very cheap. Prostitution are girls that stand by the roadside at night, like in hotels, clubs, and everywhere. But Aristo can be you can be under your father's roof or your mother's roof, and you still be an Aristo girl, because you just go out normally, then you meet older men. Even some Aristo girls even go out with their father's friends, and their father might not know about it. She doesn't stay on the roadside. But I think Aristo mainly is girls of any age that go out with married men, because a divorcee that is an older man might want to remarry, and he feels okay, a young girl is good enough for him. I don't think that is Aristotle.
How rampant do you think it is? Like, what percentage of girls in school do you think are into this thing?
Like 40%. Most girls.
How many? What the percentage?
75.
What estimate?
Like, let me see. It's like 60%.
In as much as a girl who has gone through those good things of life while in school, adjusting to normal life now by measure of meeting her pair, her male counterpart that cannot provide those kind of things, it has to do with personal decision. If she decides to go back to her normal life after school, which I see most of them do, some after the school, they just throw all those things behind them and just forge ahead in life. But some continue. Those ones, well, I can't say what will become of them, because definitely they cannot make a good wife. Because you cannot, a girl who is having like 300,000, 400,000 in her account every month as a student, and gets married to a guy who is earning 100,000 a month, there are two parallel lines they can never meet. So they are bound to be rancor in the home. And that has even caused a great deal to so many breakups in marriages these days, when you put financial pressure on the young man. So it's a terrible situation, my friends. Terrible situation.
Some girls at times they do settle to normal life after they might have engaged in such affairs. And there are some that at the end of the day they just end up regretting.
It depends, because some of them tell us, because we across some of them actually, since we have some of them as students, they tell us that it's the kind of homes they come from. They're from very poor homes. They have to fend for themselves, sometimes fend for an aged mother who's probably sickly, or fend for their younger ones. So they do this thing just to get through education. Some of them get good jobs, they get to settle down into their homes, and it becomes a thing of history. But for those who are actually bad, even when they go out there, it's just a larger society. It's the same thing they will continue to do, and do it on a worse scale than what they've been doing before.
A girl that has exposed herself to Aristos cannot really love. That's as far as you'll not be able to love any person again. And even when an unfortunate man marries them, and you cannot meet their needs, they will still be doing what they are doing to get by. Yes, except if there's a miracle. And that person gets born again. Yes.
You're talking about the girls.
Yes.
You have not asked about the guys.
Yes, exactly.
We have the guys too doing it. We have the young guys going out with sugar mummies.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
In everywhere, yes. Even in offices, you have young boys going out with sugar mummies. So it's the same thing. And you have not asked. That will they still marry? What do? The guys pretend as well.
It's usually a female thing. The male one is very new.
Yes,
it's even strange to a lot of us.
Yes,
but it's new. The male one has always been there, but then in those days it was. I mean, there are men that were seen as men who could not have sex, who get turned on, who behave like females and get attracted to males like them. You know. But these days, I don't know if that is what is still the case. Why we hear a lot of stories about boys also do, but then it's basically a female thing.
Who do you think is really to blame? Is it the parents or the girl herself or the man that she's following? Who do you think is to blame? Or the government?
I think all encompassing. Both the girls, the men that run after them, they look at society too. Poverty, you know, is contributing to it too.
The parents, I think there are some parents like that does not have much time to take care of the children. They don't have much time to see to the upbringing of their children. There are some parents that even encourage their children to do such.
People don't question sources of money. I mean, when their child comes back home with a very fine dress, you should ask him or her, ask her, how come? Who gave you this? How did they buy this for you?
To do such things because they feel, should be other, like somebody came from the village and brought money to the parents. Say, what are you doing in Lagos? Mommy, this is what I'm doing. We'll say, okay, we'll go ahead. Then another parent will say, can you imagine? You just go to Lagos, you didn't even bring anything back. Now you are coming without anything. Look at your friend. Then the girl will ask the mother that, ask her what is the nature of the job she's doing. The parents, I don't mind, whatever. You just make sure you bring the money. So I think the much blame is not for the government, because government will not be the one that will will bring up our children for us. So the blame should be on the girl and the parents.
The parents, I will give the blame to the parents, because you can't just if you determine to train your child, you will train your child. If you really determine to train your child, no matter the level of your income, you can reach out and train your child.
I would say government will be 30%, 40% will be personal, individual interest and greed. And then probably I would say another 20% will be the home upbringing that causes it.
So on that aspect, I think it's a bad situation, because in fact our government doesn't have things like a fallback, because a fallback is a situation where genuine people who are academically inclined can seek some kind of I don't want to use the word scholarship. Let me use the word succor. Some kind of
student loan or
student loan. Thank you very much. Like student loan, where they can go and get some loan, train themselves in the university, and maybe pay back at a later time. All these things cause all this rubbish our girls are doing. And these aristos, majorly, most of them are the top people in government and whatever, because they are the people even spoiling this our girls.